Hey guys, so I just wanted to check in with everyone and see how you all are holding up. I also wanted to mention just a couple of things that we have coming up. First of all, the Reading Day retreat, the professional development that we were going to spend on Reading Day, focusing on the textbook for next year, and how to use the new online resource. That we are going to just cancel, and hopefully we'll find a way to work that in. Um, to some early work during the August orientation week for those of you who would like to attend that, and maybe some kind of crash course professional development in the fall. And I'm sure that Lindsay and Benford will and Macmillan will provide links to tutorials for us. It's not ideal. It's not the kind of professional development that we would normally do, and certainly as we adopt a new textbook for the fall. But I think at this point that enough has been asked of your time, and I want you all to use Reading Day as a chance for you to stay grounded and just come in for a very soft landing this semester. I wanted to mention Donna is calling the last RecComp meeting of the year, and I've asked her to put on the agenda for that meeting some time to talk about how to approach portfolio grading, especially now that we have moved to the opt-in pass or no credit grading system for the fall. I want to take some time with you guys just during that meeting in the next couple of weeks for us to just consider ways to approach the final portfolio that is still geared toward feedback that responds to the process, the writing process, and the growth that we will have seen in our students this semester, but that doesn't overly exhaust you as graders in a situation, or as teachers in a situation where you are likely going to have students not looking for feedback in terms of revision, or necessarily even looking beyond the credit, the pass and no credit option for the course. So just some sustainable ways to spend your time grading portfolios. I also want to mention that there are lots of really robust conversations happening right now, focused on whether or not we'll be face-to-face in the fall or still online. And Donna and Leo and I are talking that through now. And I think we are of the mindset to sort of brace for the possibility that we'll be online and hope for being face-to-face. But if we do need to move online, then that would mean every section of rhetoric and composition is taught fully online, not in the same capacity that we're teaching right now, which is something of a crash course, triage teaching in an online space. Rather, we would be teaching fully fleshed out online courses, including RC 1000 for the first time. So Leo and I and Donna spoke today about some various pathways to getting us, especially in RC 1000, to getting us to a program that is fully online and is not sort of crisis teaching online, but is actually, fully built out, scaffolded, process driven, to the best of our abilities under even those strained circumstances. And what would that look like? What would it mean? What would the work need to be between now and then to make that transition happen as smoothly as possible for you? So just sort of know that we're looking at that. We're talking about what professional development and even course design, support would look like. And certainly not in the stressful sort of, frantic, fast pace that we built our courses for the web this month. So just know that we're thinking ahead and hoping for the best, but preparing for the possibility that we might be moving online again in the fall, and making sure that we are doing that in a way that is far less frantic and less stressful for you all. On that note, Leo and Donna and I spoke at length about course caps. And so you're going to see, if you're watching, as students start to enroll, we're going to go ahead and lower all course caps to 18, even the courses that are registered as face-to-face right now. We're going to go ahead and lower them to 18 in the event that we move everything online. What we don't want is for those face-to-face sections to have stayed capped at 23 fill up and then become online courses, and then suddenly find ourselves in the fall like we did right now, where we're carrying course loads that are well beyond what is appropriate for a 4-4 teaching load. So we're going to go ahead and lower those caps to 18 just to brace for the possibility. And then if it turns out that we are remaining open for face-to-face instruction, then we'll push those back to 23 once we hear officially from the university that we are, in fact, going to be meeting on campus again. If we learn later that we are staying online in the fall, then we will have protected ourselves for that. And anyway, so you'll notice over the next few days where that move gets made. So even if you are teaching in an online section, you'll see where your course caps will be modified to 18. I just want to remind you all that all online courses, or all summer courses, are online. Those changes have been made in summer admin. And if you know, whatever you need to get ready for summer, please let me know. I know it's exhausting to even consider it. Thankfully, there'll be a bit of a break between the end of this semester and first summer session if you need to take that time to catch your breath and prepare your courses for summer teaching, what's already a very truncated version of the course, and then, of course, moving online. If you are not typically an online instructor, that might be a little bit of more work for you. So I'll be fully available for you in that time, especially between the end of this semester and the start of summer terms. So I guess just to recap, you'll see course caps drop for the fall. That's just sort of a temporary bracing against whatever, you know, possibilities we face. You will be getting some updates in the coming weeks on what kind of professional development we would be able to offer, or what kind of support we would be able to offer you to ease that transition, and not just sort of like manically train you for it, but actually sustainably like support us as a program moving in that direction, should we go that direction. And then lastly, at the final program meeting at the end of the semester, which Donna will be calling in the next couple of weeks, I will be going over a little bit of my thoughts and pedagogical approaches to portfolio grading in a situation. Sorry, I do not have coronavirus. I just have a tickle in my throat. So sorry. Yes. Anyway, sorry. My approach to portfolio grading, where we are facing sort of the credit, no credit, pass, no credit option with our students, and how do we grade or assess portfolio in that context. So I think that's it. I hope you all are staying healthy. I think of you all every day, and I am grateful for you. I'm watching my college students go through that sort of crashing into online learning himself. And you can really spot the difference between teachers who are trained in student-centered pedagogies and faculty who are not. And watching that impact play out on him is really reminding me of how much I value you all and how lucky I am to work alongside colleagues like you. I miss you all, and I send you all my very best. Take good care.